Welcome back, Desk Poppers, to the audience and to the millions at home watching. We're going to be talking about the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, the people's champ, the great one. The Rock has come back to Desk Pop. That was the intro.
He comes in.
Kool-Aid Pitbull's elbow, rock bottom. Me laid out on the floor. Cute.
I'll let you.
Oh, perro.
Muy dejado.
You gotta like.
If you guys didn't know, now you know. We're talking about Black Adam. DC movie just came out last week. We went to watch it together.
We went premiere night.
Premiere night. And let me tell you, that was the most empty theater I've been to
On a premiere
night in a long time.
And when we're talking about empty, we're not talking like halfway full or 3/4 of the way full.
There was exactly 6 people in that theater.
There was like 6 people.
Not including us.
Not including.
Yeah. It was pretty empty.
It was almost empty.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm giving.
Which was weird, like, because we saw the jokes on Twitter where people were like, "Black Adam premiere is just an empty theater,"
Yeah.
and like that was true. Like,
it's true.
Did you see how much money it's like projected to make this weekend?
I think it made 25 million yesterday. Yeah. Well, on Friday.
Well, no, over the weekend.
I'm gonna assume like 80 million, 60, 80 million.
Way less.
Way less.
No.
It's got to be like 40.
No, it was 25 million.
No, that's how much it made Friday night.
No,
I literally checked. It made 25 million over Thursday and Friday. Yes, 100%.
I thought it was Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say Thursday it did 14 million.
Yeah. So how is it gonna make 25 million over?
No, Thursday it made less. Actually,
Doesn't matter. I'm saying I know for a fact it's 25 million that made over Thursday and Friday night.
Was it Thursday and Friday night?
Yeah.
I thought it was over the weekend.
So
Let me look
over the weekend it should be around 80 million, which is still pretty bad.
Or maybe it was the international.
Anyways, guys, make sure you guys like the video. Follow if you ain't following. We've been doing great on social media. Get us to those 100 subscribers, please.
Like,
and thank
subscribe, hit that bell.
You know what? Let's talk about the good things, because I'm going to be shitting on this movie. I really am.
No, I think we all are.
Well, because I see on Twitter, everybody loves it. It got like 89% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I think that's the general audience who likes that. People go and they watch a rock movie and you get a rock movie.
You get a Rock movie. You know what? Let's talk about that first. So the biggest criticism I've seen is that The Rock is the only person without an accent. He's from the place, what is it called?
Conduct.
Condog. I can't even say it right. But my bad. My fault.
Sorry for anybody who's from Conduct.
I don't know if you guys noticed that. He's the only one without an accent.
Yeah, he's the only one without an accent.
These guys are like, oh, he's our hero.
Well, Hawkman doesn't have one, does he?
He's not from there.
Oh, he's from the States.
He's from the States? Okay.
Yeah, I mean...
Is he from the States?
He's Egyptian in the comic book, I think.
Yeah.
Well, some of his iterations are from Africa.
But yeah, he should have a sound.
Yeah, but dude...
He's pulling, ¿cómo se llama?
Chris Pratt. He's been an actor for...
Chris Pratt. No, Chris Pratt is worse. We watched that trailer in the movie theater and it doesn't get better.
No, it doesn't.
What? Oh, no, it doesn't. It sounded worse.
It sounded worse.
I'm not going to lie, that accent, but we're not here to talk about Super Mario. We're here to talk about Black Adam.
Mario.
I saw that as a criticism. I don't know if you guys think that's a big criticism, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's big.
Do you think it would have made the movie better if he had an accent?
No.
No.
Because the movie was already like on the low.
Look, I will say MVP of the movie. Everybody has their own. Who was your MVP of the movie?
The little kid.
Really? Mine was Dr. Fate.
That's crazy. I'm glad we all have different MVPs. I did like both of them, but I like Kamir.
Kamir?
The uncle?
Yeah.
I'm her brother. Yeah, dude, he had some great one-liners. I'm not.
It's because you just relate with him so much. You always eat him.
But you both are bigger than me.
Nice one.
Exactly.
Exactly. I don't know about that.
Yeah, his jokes about after his girlfriend broke up with him. I'm like, you?
I wish he would have gotten more screen time.
Yeah, or more jokes. You know he's a stand-up comedian?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He has a Netflix special. Check him out. Mohammed. I don't know his last name.
I don't want to butcher his last name.
Yeah, I don't want to butcher it. But I did love Dr. Fate.
Pierce Brosnan.
El Palito.
Probably best known for playing Agent 007.
Yeah, in the James Bond movies.
In the James Bond movies.
He stole every single scene he was in.
He was.
His Dr. Fate. Now, I will say Young Justice did spoil me.
Okay, so Pierce Brosnan did a great job, but they butchered Dr. Fate.
They butchered my boy. Butchered him.
Like bad.
Well, do you watch Young Justice?
No, I had no idea what.
So how do you feel about Dr. Fate?
I like them. I mean, he did something a little like underwhelming.
No, it's
So
just,
like
Not with this powers, just in general. I don't know. He just when he's not wearing the fucking helmet, he seemed really cool. But
I love the powers. Like I love seeing that more than Black Adam fight. I love seeing like
the visuals.
Yeah, the
and-
visuals. Because so the visuals of Black Adam were really Snyder-esque, like 300.
Yeah.
Like those kind of visuals. And for a superhero movie, for like Black Adam, I kind of didn't like it. It just looked off to me.
Well-
But every time Dr. Fate was doing it, the visuals look different.
Yeah, and the way Dr. Fate fights is not. He wasn't fighting hand to hand or directly with somebody. It was a lot of magic and.
And he was definitely not OP.
No,
In this movie,
no.
which it's whatever. It's
They-
Black
they-
Adam.
they
Black
ner-
Adam.
yeah,
needs to be
they nerfed him.
They nerfed my boy.
What bugged me about that was like when he would take the helmet off.
Yeah.
like that's the whole point of the helmet.
Yeah, I don't know in the comic books, but
It's
Young Justice
yeah.
especially. Ken Nelson is the guy, and Dr. Fate is like its own character. The helmet, it's its own person.
Yeah.
The
And,
helmet
like-
is pretty much a god.
Yeah, and he wants to
yeah, I
be
kind of
worn.
gathered that.
So like he thinks he's the only protector of like the earth or the universe or of the magic and all that, and he always wants somebody to be wearing him because he feels he's the only one that can protect everything. It's just I don't know. Like I get it. You want Pierce to like you got him as an actor. You want to use his face and all that.
Yeah.
But come on, man.
And then just the way the helmet disappears at the end,
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't like that either.
Yeah.
But like someone else should like take up the mantle.
That's exactly
Well, that's
what
usually what happens.
that's
But
usually
like,
what
or
happens.
they just leave it somewhere. Like they just leave it there just for somebody else to pick
for
it
somebody
up.
else. To pick it
Yeah.
up. But overall, he did a great job.
I liked it.
Yeah, I think he was my
I wasn't
favorite.
disappointed with
Favorite young Justice.
JSA?
Yeah, Justice of. Well, it's not even Justice of America. They were
No,
Justice.
JSA.
Justice Society.
Yeah,
That's
of the
what
world.
I said. JSA.
Of the world, Craig.
Of the world, Craig. Top
Yeah.
flight security.
Like you even notice it when Hawkman is saying, we're the Justice Society," and he doesn't have the America part because, like, I think they're just dropping that.
Oh, but didn't they abbreviate JSA in the movie?
No, they just
No,
said Justice
it's
Society.
Justice Society. Oh.
Yeah, because I think they were trying to.
I
They
see
say
what
of
you mean.
America. What the hell are they doing around the
Even though
world?
they were
Yeah.
based in Louisiana.
Yeah. Were they in Louisiana? Was that
Yeah,
one?
yeah. When they do the X-Men scene coming out of the estate,
Oh, you know what? Let's talk about an X-Men scene, bro.
a couple of X-Men. It seemed like a couple of X-Men
So
scenes.
they ripped off Quicksilver.
Bad
Oh, for Black Adam.
with the same song.
Yeah, was it the same song?
Yeah, because in one of the X-Men movies, he's painted black as well.
It's in.
Is it the one where he's saving the manor?
No, in the manor, it's Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams.
Oh yeah, so
Painted
it's-
black is the one in the kitchen.
Oh, okay, the one in the kitchen when he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you're not wrong because these motherfuckers are good.
gonna
they have the
crucify-
internet.
Oh.
I hope they crucify me. If that means our video
Dude.
blows up.
Oh my god, people are gonna be mad about this video, but I do not care, dude.
You think so?
Yeah,
Dude, it's got a
people love it.
90%. Yeah, people love it.
bro. And the DC fans were like, "Oh, they saved the DCEU." Look, it's the end credit scene might have saved it,
Might have.
and I think
And that's a big might.
I think that's 99% of that tomato score is the end credit scene.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Ooh.
100. And you know what?
I didn't think about that.
I do think so. I think I'm excited for
But
Superman.
anyways, they did rip off X-Men with those two scenes.
And you know what pisses me off? We talked about this in the theater. He's not that fast.
He's not that fast.
Like,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was talking
Well,
to.
I also been seeing a lot of like 2 times I get on Twitter. The Rock wants to make it him
Yeah,
his character a little bit better than like Superman.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That's the problem with having The Rock as Black Adam, is that The Rock, you can tell, hasn't read a comic book ever.
Yeah,
Well,
and The Rock
I mean, maybe,
wants his character to be the focal point of the DC.
Of the DCU.
Yeah, but also, he has also been wanting to do the character for like 10, 12
Yeah,
years.
since 2006, bro.
Yeah.
He's been attached to the project since 2006.
2006.
So, I
That's
mean,
a long time. But
and
still.
I see wanting your character to do like good or be better than others. But I mean, better than Superman, I don't know about that.
That's
but,
just The Rock's ego at that point.
Well,
yeah, it really is.
maybe he had a character like Superman or Batman, yeah, pero like
Yeah.
Black Adam, Tet Adam.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Teth.
Teth. The Rock had an interview where he said, talking about Black Adam, and they were like, oh, like, you know, like he'll be a good villain for Shazam in a movie. The Rock said, that's why, that he thinks that Black Adam deserves his own movie because he's such a great character. And I'm like, that's like,
That's
well,
never-
Dafoe saying the Green Goblin deserves his own movie, but apart from
Because,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
And I'm like, what?
It's like, dude,
I fuck with that.
well, we talked about how Black Adam didn't get his own. He didn't get his own issue until like 2005.
This is why we don't like the fact that Sony's making all these villain movies.
Yeah,
Because like these villains don't need their own movie.
exactly.
That's true.
That slow motion scene where he comes out of his prison, you know, like the first
Yeah, total
X-Men.
ripoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked bad. Apart from it being a ripoff, it looked bad.
It looked bad. The
Like
CGI looked
the
bad.
CGI looked bad. It looked janky, you know, like clunky. It just did not look good.
It looked like a video game,
It did look like a
Like-
video game.
like a high end video game, because you know they get those good graphics now, but it's still kind of shit.
We
It looked
talked about that. We're like, that looks bad, and he's not that fast.
No, dude.
I don't know how fast he really is, but I mean,
Not that fast.
well,
I'll
no.
tell you
So
that.
they made it look like he's the Flash fast.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah, no,
literally
I don't like that
slowed
either. I
time down.
don't like that.
And if everybody's fast, nobody's fast.
Yeah.
That was going in my head. If every single character is fast, nobody's fast.
Nobody's fast.
Like what?
Yeah.
What's the point of the Flash? What are we doing here? You know, what's the whole point of this? Oh yes, no. But I was talking to Jonathan about this, and I told him Black Adam should not be that strong. If he is, Shazam should be that strong.
Yeah, because they got the
have-
same powers
from the same person.
from the same person.
Dude, like, no mames, dude. Like, what are we doing? Like, I was talking to him and I was like, bro, like, Shazam should be that strong. And we saw the trailer for Shazam right before it, and he looked like he was struggling to be a hero.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Like,
The Rock should be struggling too, my boy. Especially because plot twist. And I will give Black Adam its due. The plot twist was good. I enjoyed it. I
fell
enjoyed
flat.
it. I
It
mean,
fell
it did
flat.
fall flat because I felt like they could have done more with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the plot twist, when it came out, I was like, oh, okay, great. Like, we got something. Like, we got little.
Okay, so just to
Gabagoose.
clarify, on Twitter, a lot of people were confused about the plot twist, and like I don't know what the confusion came from. I think it's just
Yeah, he's not the champion.
no, not that. People were thinking that the plot twist was
Hey, spoilers, by the way.
Always.
Always
was-
spoilers.
Always.
yeah, always.
I was
People were
thinking
thinking
about
that the
that too.
plot twist was Ishmael being
Bad. No,
And
I
was
got
like-
that from the
Yeah, I
even
was like,
before.
what?
he-
No, you got that when they're walking into the cave.
Yeah.
No,
you
I
got
know,
that
I
when the
know.
guy fell off the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
You know
the
who
guy
did
fell
it.
off the cliff.
Yeah, you
But-
got that even before they got in. He just gave that demeanor.
that-
Yeah,
vibe,
people
yeah.
people on Twitter were talking about, oh, I didn't realize he was the heir to the crown, and I was like,
Well, I didn't know that.
well, not like that's not the plot twist. Like,
I don't think he was gonna be the heir, but that he wanted the crown and he was gonna wear it.
Yeah,
and
like-
everything. Yeah, no, I knew that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
know.
knew that.
The air part is just like a
But-
little sprinkle on
yeah,
top of like
going
he's
back
about-
to the
yeah.
plot twist, I think it was good, but it did fall flat.
Yeah, they could have done a lot more with it. So pretty much the plot twist, guys, is that Black Adam, the Rock's character, is not the champion of the big statue that everybody's romanticizing and
Yeah,
worshiping.
and it's a
all
big
that.
statue.
Yeah.
It's massive.
And honestly, it does not look like The Rock when you like look
No.
close up to it and everything. But he's not the champion. His son is the champion, and he's just a coward. This is like the main issue that I have with this movie too, is that they call him a villain. They try to make him a villain, but he never does anything villainous.
Villainous.
The point of Black Adam is that he's a villain. Even an anti-hero, he killed people, but Superman killed people. He killed Zod, and we don't like Hawkman's not out there like trying to kill Superman.
Yeah.
Hawkman is the opposite spectrum of Black Adam. Like moviegoers are supposed to see Hawkman and be like, he's the opposite of Black Adam. One kills, one does not
That's-
kill at
yeah,
all.
yeah. One saves.
How do you think? Speaking of Hawkman, real quick before I forget, how do you think his powers work? Do you think it was nanotech he had, or were they actual wings? Because a lot of people thought it was just nanotech.
Dude, I had the same thought. It should have been wings like Angel from the X-Men.
Yes,
it should have been
wings like Angel.
It looks like wings from Iron Man, like their tech.
Yeah, they're tech, which sucks, huh?
I was gonna say he doesn't wear anything on his back, right?
No,
And he doesn't,
it's
yeah,
just
doesn't
that he must have
like
some
some, like,
nanotech
vest,
housing,
But
or
it looks
something.
tech when he comes out.
Well, I mean,
And I
even
think it
when,
is
when they
the-
come out, you can hear like
like the
sound.
mechanical
Yeah.
clink to it. Yeah, because I thought about that immediately when he jumped out of the plane to go confront him at first. His little suit thing he was wearing just
Like a
disintegrated.
breastplate type of shit.
I could tell immediately when his helmet came on. It was like tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all tech, and
I was like, oh, that sucks. Cause
because Hawkman is like he has
he's got wings. Yeah.
He's got wings, my boy. That's just like that's all his whole shit. You took it away from him. His only thing. Look, I like Hawkman. I mean, look, they had a bunch of good premises that they could have worked with to flesh out the story, right? Because a lot of people,
Okay, so going back to the plot twist, I'm so sorry. We keep talking about it, but then we go sidetrack. So,
I mean,
anyways,
we go back and forth anyway. So go.
Black Adam isn't the champion. His son was.
Yeah.
His son passed down the powers to him, and then his son dies.
and that's supposed to make him a villain, you know, like
Yeah.
which I don't know. It just makes him a coward.
Yeah, I don't think it makes him a villain.
Yeah.
Because he's like, he's like, my son dying, like I was born out
Yeah,
of rage.
and then like you
Yeah.
like raged out and killed a king. Which you killing a dictator, like does that make you a villain? Who knows? You killed the guy.
I think they only call him a villain just because he killed everybody that was in the pyramid at that moment.
Yeah, and they were like, we know your true story. You didn't do anything. You actually killed the dictator. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like
what, bro?
aren't you supposed? Don't you want that?
Yeah, look, Hogman, I get it. Let's not kill everybody, but like, there's some people that you know
That
you
you can't
gotta.
kill.
Yeah,
If they get it, we're not gonna complain.
nobody's complaining that we killed this guy who probably like killed a bunch of people, his own people
He
too.
enslaved his own people.
Enslaved his
And
own
then
people.
and killed them too.
Pushing
Compliments
them
of the
off.
king. And I'm like, what? Just like that?
I'm pretty sure it was just that dude, but
That dude was just having a bad day at work.
he was just having a little power trip. You know?
No, they said the graves were full,
Yeah.
so it was more than
Damn. Just
more
like
than
that.
one person. What'd you think of Adam Smasher?
I was just looking at him up.
Were you?
Yeah, because I was just to like look up his background and all that. Because Adam Copeland, the Edge, plays him in The Flash, and he's a villain in there. So
Yeah.
I was a little confused about that. But he is a superhero in the comics. He does get his powers from his grandpa.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't get power. It's a suit,
Well,
Yeah, it's a suit, but he gets his suit from like in the comic
yeah,
books.
he inherits it.
He inherits
and
the
he even
suit
inherited in the
movie, which is
Well,
good.
from
You
his
know,
uncle in the movie.
is it, I thought it was his grandpa.
No, it's his uncle.
It's his uncle in the
It's
movie.
just, they just got an old dude. to
Okay,
play.
well, it's the grandpa in the comic book.
the uncle, I like that dude.
Yeah,
I wonder how much they paid him for that little.
Nah, not probably not that much.
No.
Probably like 100,000.
You think?
Yeah, he's not a
maybe.
big actor.
Yeah, he's not a big actor.
And that was literally
like
you could do
big,
that
big,
over
you know.
Zoom.
Yeah, he literally could have done that. Over.
Amanda Waller did all her scenes over Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
100%. They were like, "Hey, we need you to play Amanda Waller." She's like, "I got it." She gets a camera.
Pull out the green screen.
Yeah, and then just
go.
let's press play.
Adam Smasher he was a comedic relief, obviously. of
Yeah,
the
I don't
story.
think he was a good comedic relief.
You don't think
They
so?
should have Muhammad playing Adam Smasher with how funny he was. Amir, he just seemed annoying, and
was
like his
alright.
chemistry with Cyclone was not there for me.
Yeah, they were forcing that heavy.
Forcing that, bro. This girl was laughing at jokes that I was like, really? You just think he's attractive? There's no way
She
you
was,
thought
thinking,
that
she
was
was
funny.
thinking about the peen growing.
She's like, hey, stop me.
Hey, let me know. No way. No way. No, you know
stop,
what?
no.
I'm just gonna start.
I love New Girl.
I love New Girl. New Girl's a good show, bro. That was your first thought.
That was my first thought. I was
I
like,
wonder how big that
How big?
You know,
it's true. Like, but it was forced between Adam Smasher and her.
I just don't think it was funny. I think there was a lot of times Black Adam could have just
Taking him out.
took him out.
Yeah, 'cause he just-
like forever.
He just gets big.
Yeah.
If Black Adam is as fast as he is, he could have like got ripped through his chest
Yeah.
or something like at top
Bro,
of his
easy.
speed or something, you know?
Something, bro.
Bro.
He's so big. He's gonna be like, oh, and then boom, Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam, boom.
Black Adam's out here killing a bunch of people, but he doesn't kill the Justice Society.
Yeah,
Off rip.
just
He should have killed somebody
From the
One
Justice
of them,
Society?
Yeah,
Yeah, they should have had another guy in, and then just because that would have made him a villain, and then
Yeah.
that would have had a reason for Justice Society and
Like, the
Hawkman
story would have been
to
a
be
little
like,
better.
hey,
Like, he
we
could have
actually do
killed the
take him
girl because I mean I don't know her power was whack.
I thought
Whose
it was
powers?
visually good.
Her?
I did think
Yeah,
it was
I
a little
think
whack, but
I-
visually it looked nice.
yeah,
Well, her powers were just she was an
Wind.
airbender essentially.
yeah, pretty much.
When she, when
The
she
thing
called
where
it.
she's throwing all the metal pipes at him, I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. But I mean, other
But she
than that-
missed, or she was just trying
Oh,
to.
no,
enclose
she
him.
was just trying to like enclose him.
She was trying to enclose
I
him.
was like, in my head, I was like, "You're missing every shot, miss."
Yeah,
miss.
she was just
Yeah,
trying
you
to
even said it
enclose
in the
him.
movie. She missed. I was like, bruh, do you not see the big circle that she made around him?
I don't know, dude. I
think her powers looked good, and I think her color scheme was nice. But
Other than that, I mean,
I do agree with Daniel. I think that would have
She should've
made
died out.
Black
She-
Adam a villain. If
Yeah.
he killed some, like,
should have killed her.
killed
Like, because
somebody.
or just
No,
added,
not her, just
not
added-
her.
yeah,
Add
added
another
some-
Justice Society member to
die.
to die.
The sacrificial
yeah, to die,
lamb.
yeah. You could get a like. Well, I think these were kind of B list. So you could have gotten a D list superhero from the comics and just
DC's got enough of them.
yeah, bro. And like, who cares? You're probably not gonna use half of them. And also, you could have used somebody from the Suicide Squad, Amanda Waller. Like, if she's the one controlling this group, just controlling the Suicide
damn,
Squad.
they should have brought back the
Weasel.
weasel.
Sacrifice.
No, I would have been sad if Weasel died.
Yeah, and then Hawkman's like, "No, my boy, my son," and then that's when you get an actual
Villain.
Yeah, a villain. The Rock didn't have a reason to be a villain, and I think because The Rock wants to be a hero,
He does.
and I'm like, dude, you chose the wrong character.
Yeah.
Black Adam's not a hero,
Yeah.
and also you're trying to have beef with Superman when you should be having beef with.
Shazam. Shazam should be his end game.
It should be, or at least Superman versus and Shazam versus Black Adam.
Yeah.
A lo menos, but Shazam should be the one to take him down, not Superman.
One thing that bugged me, and I know like most of the times, like comic book movies
Yeah.
don't go along with the comics themselves.
Yeah.
Is when he says Shazam and he doesn't age.
Yeah,
he
he
just
doesn't.
turns back to his
Let's talk about the skinny The Rock.
the skinny rock. He just turns back
Looks
to
bad.
the skinny rock.
It's
It
funny.
looked terrible.
Because-
It was because they kept his head but gave him a small
Same
body.
size.
Yeah.
And you know what sucks is that we literally had the same thing happen 10 years ago, more than 10 years, 11 years ago.
11 years.
With Chris Evans, and that
Yeah.
looked good. They made his face skinnier. They made his body skinnier.
Because they made this face.
I mean, they also,
skinny.
yeah. Well, but he also had kind of a big head.
No, but
No, I thought it looked better.
with The
than
Rock,
this.
they did everything except the head. So it
Yeah.
looked.
No, that's what I'm
Which
saying.
is
like,
funny because even the body double wasn't as skinny as Chris Evans' body double.
No, yeah,
Like he still looked jacked.
yeah,
It was just
Yeah, he has
it's
some meat
just-
on him.
He has a big head.
yeah. I was like, oh my god, dude, like it
Ye-
looks bad.
Yeah,
Hey, I wonder what his head compared to yours is.
yeah, that's what
Who's
I was
The Rock?
thinking. I was thinking the
Yeah.
same thing.
I think
Check
we're
out
up
his
there.
son.
But you were saying something before I interrupted you
What was I
about the
saying?
skinny.
About the-
that he
no,
should have
about-
been old.
Oh,
yeah.
That's I was expecting that.
Yeah, I was expecting him to be old when he said Shazam.
I don't know. I mean,
He was stuck in a prison.
I was gonna say it kind of makes sense that he goes back to his like
He was stuck in
original
a
form.
prison. You're right.
Yeah.
Actually,
Or
I
his
did
original
forget
age.
about that. Yeah, he was in a prison. If time was moving as it normally was,
He would-
and
he'd be Bones.
He should
But I
have
like the movie,
like
the cartoon. You know what? I was also something that fell flat. There's a lot of things that fell flat that could have fleshed out the story. But when Dr. Fate is talking about fate versus free will, because the whole movie he's seeing the vision. of
He sees the
Hawkman
future the whole time.
dying.
Yeah.
And like that's pretty cool concept, and I wish they would have dwelled more into because he randomly goes from we only have two options to like we have a third option where I sacrifice myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I felt like they just rushed into that when they could have dwelled more into the whole fate versus free will and him having the powers to change fate. Like I just wish that conversation was had more in the movie. Like
It
that-
just kind of was thrown there.
yeah, it was
Like,
just thrown like, we got a third option, and Black Adam is just floating up from the water and all that.
Yeah.
And
He should have died in that water, man. The water is freezing cold.
freezing
That
cold.
and
he's
the fact that he took down what was it like 10 guards
by
Thank
himself,
God.
by himself without his powers.
Without his powers. Like, I know he's not a fighter in ancient.
Yeah, he was a coward.
Yeah, he's a coward.
Don't forget, he
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
coward. He literally, we get flashback scenes of him being a coward.
Like, they should have taken him down. Like, no way they beat him.
If they're gonna make him that skinny to
He
like,
wasn't
from-
even that skinny.
He wasn't
still
even that
looked
skinny. That's what we're
jacked.
talking about.
Yeah, like even his body double.
No, I
body
know, but
double-
from what he was,
Oh, yeah.
from what he was to
Yeah.
to that, if
Take
you're gonna make him
down
that
guards.
skinny, you think he'd be brittle compared to
He
like.
should have been brittle.
I think they shouldn't have enclosed him. Like if they were gonna do what they did, they shouldn't have either enclosed him in a prison that tight or made it easier for him to escape.
So, Argus is the organization that Amanda Waller runs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who do you think Argus has in there in suspended animation? Do you think it's some high level threats?
do you think it's anybody that they're gonna try and break out?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There's no way there's that many bad people that Amanda Waller's taken up.
taking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, I mean, that's what I was saying. There's probably like a good
Maybe-
like 5-10 up in there.
like, no, I'm talking about like high level threats, like Superman,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
Justice League level.
They don't.
No.
got
They
don't have
nobody.
anybody
They
like
don't
that.
got
Okay.
nobody, bro.
Good.
Maybe the
No.
Enchantress, maybe.
You think-
But I don't even know what happened to her in the end of Suicide Squad. So who knows?
Yeah, Black Adam comes up from the lake, and in his dream, he says Shazam. He says it in real life, and that's when he turns back.
Like
I like
said-
how he even says it with Shazam.
Yeah.
Like Shazam. Or something, like because you've been drowning the whole time while
Yeah.
you're floating up.
Yeah, there's no like water coming
Should
out.
have like stressing like it's Shazam.
And then water just coming out
And then he like flew over instantly
instantly.
Yo, dude,
Like,
that's
that
what we were
just-
talking about. That I was like, how the fuck did he get there so fast?
So
Yeah.
fast, bro. There's
because that's another way. That was just another way of them showing how fast he
not
is.
that fast.
Oh, that and when he caught the statue, because you know how he goes and catches
Yeah,
the
he
statue,
goes and
and
catches
then
the statue.
¿cómo se llama el güey?
Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher. He's there like right away too. Like where the fuck where did he
okay.
come from? Because he was literally like
Across
literally
the-
at the
yeah.
pyramid.
Thank you for bringing this up. I don't know why people are praising this movie. The editing was also bad.
The
It
editing
was like
was bad.
She-Hulk bad, where like the scene where Titania just like randomly shows
Yeah.
up to the other side of the room. I was watching the cutscenes
Because we
and
told
I'm like,
because we were talking about it.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, at least if you're gonna cut the movie, cut it good. How do you not know where everybody is at when you're cutting this movie
Yeah.
or editing it, bro? Like, no mames, I probably doing the best they can, guys.
That and
The best they can.
I mean, look, I don't want to. VFX artists and all these people are already like getting overworked. Sabak looked bad. He looked like from.
He
a
looks
video game.
bad.
oh
He
yeah,
looked
we
like a
talked
video
about it as
game.
well. Like
Yeah.
that was bad.
That was bad.
He looked bad.
And he's the main villain, bro. Like, come on, no mames. I'm not expecting Thanos, but
is he the
like,
main villain?
Yeah.
I thought Black Adam. I just
Exactly, bro.
exactly.
Oh my god, dude! There was a way to make Black Adam the protagonist and the villain. They failed.
Which is what we call an anti-hero.
No, Thanos was
it's
an
fine.
anti-hero.
Yeah.
He was the protagonist.
It was Sabak looked bad though. He did look bad.
I don't know what's going on with the DC.
I gave the movie a 5.5.
No,
Out
you
of
gave it a
10.
5. You
No, I
bitch.
said 5.5 in the
He said
group.
5.5.
Oh,
I said
it's 'cause
5.5
He
in
said
the group.
5.5.
I thought he said 5.5, telling you that yours is 5.5.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I guess
Why
I would
would
be
I-
there because I said 5 or 6, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I put 5.5 for you.
Either way, it doesn't go above that.
Oh, you guys are
No,
generous. I give it a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Because
I was telling you, it was like the comedic.
The comedic aspects of it.
Well,
Yeah.
So for me, the reason I give it a 4 out of 10 is because I think the negatives outweigh the positives.
Yes, the negatives definitely outweigh the positives.
That's why I give it 4 out
by
of
far.
10 because I think that 5 is
Yeah,
mid.
I
and
see
then-
what you mean. I see what
Yeah,
you mean.
so I get like 4 out of 10 isn't bad. It's just, and people are saying that this is the best DCEU
Movie.
movie in like
Well, yeah,
a
they're
In a
like,
while.
it saved the
In a
DC
while.
universe.
I don't know if it saved the DC universe, but it definitely brought something
What did you think of
different.
the fight scenes, like the fight sequences and all
like
that?
I said, the editing was bad.
If it wasn't as fast as you guys are saying, it'd be a lot better.
There were some funny moments of Swing when like he saw the movie of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
good, the
the-
bad, and the ugly, and then he does it to that guy.
Oh, I
It's
thought that
pretty
was
funny.
cringy.
You
Oh.
thought so?
Yeah, I thought it was cringy.
Oh, I wrote it down my notes.
I felt like it was
at that
forced.
moment I was laughing.
Like that was definitely a Rock. Like Rock had a lot of.
Yeah, that
input.
was definitely all him.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
could
oh.
tell what the Rock had power.
Yeah, you
over.
could definitely tell what the Rock had power over.
They weren't even doing a duel in the movie at that moment.
No, they weren't. That's why. I
So
was
where the
like,
fuck did he even get that from?
Exactly.
And he saw the movie for like 2 seconds before
2
he like
seconds.
blew it up.
But also, that's probably like he's been awake for a day or so, maybe less. So,
I think it was less.
so
I
like,
think
he
it
sees
was like a
something,
full day.
and he's trying to like the kid. I don't know.
They could have done a lot more with this movie.
The story was there, like the themes were there.
So it seems like Black Adam had the best relationship with Dr. Fate because at the end when they're fighting Sabak, what does he say? He's like, "I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for him."
The kid.
No, he points at the helmet
Oh, I thought we were talking
when he's
about
talking
like,
to when he's talking with Hawkman.
Yeah.
And Hawkman's got like the helmet. He's like, oh, "I'm not doing this for you to help you. I'm doing it to help him."
Yeah.
Dude, let's talk about that Hawkman and the helmet.
Yeah.
we talked about it.
Yeah.
That's not the helmet. That's not how the helmet
not
works.
how the helmet works.
He just
Like,
grabs the helmet and all of a sudden, like, he needs to put it on, my boy. That's how
Yeah.
magic
Yeah.
works.
and when you
uh,
put it on, you can't just take it off. Fate decides.
Yeah,
that.
Fate decides to take it off. Like,
Yeah.
he's the one that, like, gives
he's
you...
the one who controls because he just needs the host body.
Yeah. And sometimes he doesn't want to be taken off because he knows he's not going to
Yeah,
get put up back
which-
on.
yes, which
and you have
goes
to
back
make
to
a
what we were
deal
talking
with
about.
him
Yes.
to, like, you know, that's how
Yeah.
it works.
I
man.
hate how he grabbed it. Like he was just grabbing
Yeah,
it.
just grabbed it.
And then he,
got
like...
the powers.
Yeah, like, got the multiplier.
Because then
power.
that just cops out Dr. Fate's original vision where it showed Hawkman dying.
Yeah.
Like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
No, well, I like that twist because it's a twist of...
It's a bad twist, though, because of the way it ended with him just
No,
holding the helmet.
Well, yeah, it is, but it's like the trope where you see a vision, but the vision doesn't come out the way you thought it was gonna come
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
So,
'cause
like,
you only see part of the
yeah,
vision. Yeah.
So like you see him like dying, but actually it wasn't him. It was a
Which just feels like a cop out. Like, come on. Like,
That's not a
That could have him
good trope.
Fate dying could have all been in the original vision. There couldn't have. It shouldn't have been like the 3 visions that he saw.
well, that's what.
Well, he didn't even see 3 visions. It was all Hawkman dying, but he said there was one option for Hawkman to not die was bring Black Adam, and then out of nowhere he was like, "There's a third option."
Yeah. That was just like, I don't know.
that all could have been in one. Just
I-
he was just seeing parts of it.
Guys, look, man, Black Adam was not as hot as you guys think. it
No.
is. There's
Not
no,
as-
there's no way that everybody saw the same movie because I do not know.
Like, what movie did you guys watch?
Yeah, like I get it. Henry Cavill. Let's talk about the end credit scene.
Oh.
He's coming back. You know.
Okay, so the end credit scene, it's him on his palace, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's a palace.
Is he on the throne? I thought he
no,
was-
He
he
smashed it, but he was just chilling up there.
He was chilling. He was watching the drone come down.
Doesn't have an apartment or something.
No, not yet.
That's his. He's gonna build it.
He's gonna
bringing
build
back
it.
the pyramid.
You know what's funny? He's just gonna be there in the cold nights. It gets cold at night. I don't know if he knows that.
It's nippy out
Yeah,
there.
it's-
Well, I mean, the guy survived ice cold
Water. Yeah.
the
that's
water.
true,
So I
man.
mean, you think a little nippy wind's gonna do something?
well, Amanda Waller comes in, holograms,
Yeah, she comes in that little drone.
and he's like, "Nobody on this planet can stop me."
Yeah, and then she's like, well, I'm calling in a favor from somebody out of this world.
A favor.
Yeah.
What favor do you think Amanda?
That's what I was going to say. What favor do you think Superman owes Amanda Waller?
Nothing
Like, what
crazy
did-
enough for him to go kill somebody.
No. I don't. They're just having a talk because this is also my problem, right? Where do you go from here?
He shows up to conduct. It's
Top.
smoke, so he comes out through the smoke, and yeah, he's like,
Talking about that, how does he get there so quick?
because he's actually that fast.
No, yeah, Superman is actually also.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
Amanda probably planned it. He's like, "Hey, Superman, I need you. You just come in right after I say it."
oh, I mean,
Yeah.
Because you can hear the sonic boom
Yeah.
through the smoke.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, Superman's there.
I saw a thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but
How do you think Henry Cavill looked? Sorry, I didn't
a
mean
little
to-
older. I mean, but he looked good. I thought he looked good.
Oh,
I mean, because
okay.
you already know he's
What did you see?
about
What?
oh that there was gonna be at least, I don't know like how many movies it would be in, but that there would be a couple fights between him and Superman and Black Adam.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but they was gonna talk about that Superman was
Put it
gonna
out.
lose a couple.
Yeah, well, that's Superman's vulnerable to magic.
Yeah.
And we were talking
He is
about
vulnerable
but
to magic, but also
what magic would
obviously he's gonna look. Let's talk about this, and then I want to talk about The Rock's history in movies.
So the Rock's Endgame is Superman and Henry Cavill. That's what he wants.
That's the money fight
That's the money fight for him.
for him.
And
That's not the money fight for me. The money
I-
fight would have been Doomsday, Brainiac for Superman. For like, there's
Doomsday
a bunch,
or Brainiac.
yeah,
for sure.
Lex,
Or even
but
Lex Luthor, yeah.
He has so many better villains.
His rogues gallery is not Black Adam.
Yeah, it's not Black Adam, my boy. What's Shazam gonna do?
Yeah, like I thought the end credit scene was okay. It definitely doesn't save the DC universe. I don't think.
It does because The Rock has that power and that influence.
You
And
think
now
so?
they're coming out with Man of Steel too. That because of The Rock.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
But we're not here to talk about news. We're here to talk about Black Adam and The Rock. So here's my problem with The Rock. He's had a history of being a villain in a movie and trying to turn him good and the main star with the Fast and Furious, with Hobbs and Shaw. He was the villain in Fast and Furious 4 and then in Brazil. And then he turns magically to the good guy helping Vin Diesel and the family. And then he gets his own spin-off because he didn't want to deal with Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
And like that's the power that he commands, obviously, in Hollywood. He's throwing his weight around with Black Adam. And I'm like, bro, you're ruined. This character needs to be a villain, bro. You're trying, like, he does nothing villain is, and you're trying to make him a hero.
Okay, so if this movie flopped,
It's not gonna flop.
no, if it does, theoretically, where does DC go from here if it flops? Because the budget was 200 million.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that they need, with all the marketing they did with The Rock and everything, they have to make at least 400 million to break even, just to break even.
I think it'll reach that.
You think so?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think The Rock
I
has
think,
power.
You think it has that kind of power?
in
Yeah.
China. I think it's gonna release in China.
Oh, that's right. At the international market.
Yeah, I think the international market loves The Rock. But apart from that, it's critically acclaimed by the fans for some reason.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Well, I
with
mean,
it.
it's just something different from DC. Like they
It's the end credit scene.
somewhat of fresh
It's
air.
the end credits scene.
It's
that's it.
carrying the movie, bro. It's
I don't
carrying.
It
think so.
has to be the end credits scene. Everybody was talking about it before the movie came out.
Yeah, The Rock was talking about it. He was hyping
The
it
Rock
up.
was talking about it. Yeah.
And even like a producer was pissed at The Rock for
Talked about it.
Talked
talking
about it,
about
yeah.
it before
Yeah.
the movie came out.
I thought Henry
Like,
Cavill.
how are you gonna end your own?
I thought Henry Cavill looked a little skinnier for some reason
Well, yeah, it's probably
Like-
because he wasn't in Superman 4.
in Superman form
Yeah.
because his face, like you could see his cheekbones
Yeah.
a lot.
Well,
And I was like, oh
he
man.
should be in the Witcher form, and the Witcher is
The Witcher's massive,
ripped, bro.
huge. He's like past Superman
Yeah.
form.
Fair.
He actually had to have soldier surgery because of that. Because in The Witcher, he uses
Oh,
a real
the
sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's pretty heavy.
And it's pretty heavy, and I guess swinging it around, like
Yeah, probably like this.
he tore,
whatever.
he tore some
Bang
muscles in his shoulder,
So
so he had to have a surgery on it.
Okay.
But
yeah, I believe.
Just talk about one more
okay,
joke.
one last thing. How much do you think Henry Cavill was paid for that cameo?
$2 million.
2 million.
Yeah, that's how much Michael Keaton got. I think he got the same as Michael Keaton.
Really?
$2 million.
Because
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
the last couple
Something like
years, we've only had faceless Superman cameos. Because
No, but they've
DC
all been Henry Cavill. He can't show his face.
He
Oh,
can't
yeah,
show-
imagine.
No. Listen, like that's the point. That's the point we were at with Superman.
Oh,
where,
dude.
where he was
We were
reduced.
talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about that. He was reduced to a faceless cameo because
Yeah.
DC didn't know what the hell to do
With
with him.
Henry Cavill. And the rumor, we'll talk about this later, but with Henry Cavill news. But yeah, they just didn't know what to
I
do.
think he got a cool $2 to $5 million
Yeah,
for that cameo.
for that sole cameo.
Yeah.
Anyways, to end it, there's one more joke that was made that I thought was hilarious. When Dr. Fate is telling Hawkman who's gonna die, and he's like, "It's Adam Smasher, isn't it?" He's like, "That boy dying."
Please tell me it's him.
Well, he
Like-
smacks him out of the air.
I thought that was fun. I thought that was funny.
I thought it was funny. He was like, "Oh, I'm going after the other guy." Boom, Hawkman.
Look, guys, there was
He
a
falls like
lot
a
of
bird.
funny moments, but like with Thor: Love and Thunder, the funny moments.
No,
cannot-
those funny moments were terrible.
Oh, I thought Thor had some funny moments, but I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying
didn't like any of those.
you can't save it because I want a good story and the themes. I understand the themes that it was trying to tell, but the themes are falling flat.
Yeah.
every single time.
Every single time.
And if you guys in the internet can tell me that the themes didn't fall flat, you guys could even tell me what the theme of the movie was. I'll change my opinion, but the themes fell flat.
They need to work on their storytelling because
yeah.
Because it could have been so much better.
It could have been so much better.
I would not be like make him a villain.
I was really excited for this movie, and it's just.
Do you think the storytelling would have been better if it wasn't The Rock playing Black Adam?
Yes,
I think so too.
If he didn't put so much input of his own.
Well, that's the problem with The Rock. He's gonna.
No. I know that, but I mean,
it's the way he commands.
The way he commands and what he wants, and he wants to be.
if he would
a
just shut the
hero.
fuck up every now and then, he could have had a good movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anybody else who was playing Black Adam, I think the storytelling would have been written a lot better.
Who do you think would have been good
for Black Adam?
Yeah, to play.
I think he didn't even need his own movie.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
to
think.
begin.
Yeah,
Well,
just to
I mean-
begin.
Just to
He
begin.
didn't need his own movie.
What do you think it could have been though, or what should have been?
Off the top of my head, I can't think of
Yeah,
anybody.
I can't think of anybody that has that.
Because, like he said, it doesn't deserve his own movie.
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't
it's just
deserve-
hard to think of
yeah.
somebody.
Like you can.
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Like Zachary Levi, great Shazam.
Great Shazam.
Yeah.
Amazing. He's a funny guy too.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. He did a really good job playing Shazam in the first one.
And the Shazam had great themes of like a kid wanting like a role
Yeah.
model, his mom, like he had good themes.
Yeah, I'll say this right now: Shazam was a better movie than Black
better
Adam.
movie, way better
yeah.
movie than Black Adam.
And I know you guys are gonna be mad out there, but it's the truth. It's the
It's
truth.
like visually good too. It just they were going for the Snyder-esque look and it just looked bad.
Yeah.
But we shit on Black Adam the whole time. I don't even think we gave it positive
We were supposed to start off with the good and ended up with the
with all the
straight
bad.
into the bad.
You know what I liked
to
about
jam.
Black Adam? That it sucked.
That it was fucking trash.
That I guess Henry Cavill saved the DCEU and we'll see where it goes.
Oh yeah, his 30-second cameo.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Nah, you're being
Like,
generous, man.
Is it? No, it's like
Like a good
10.
5.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for watching our review of Black Adam. There was some good. There was a lot more bad. Let us know what you guys think of the movie. Give us your opinion. Like I said, let us know. If you guys can tell me what the theme of Black Adam was, I'll change my opinion. But let me tell you, it fell flat. Thank you very much for watching. Give us a like. Make sure to subscribe because next week we are doing Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're going from a hardcore movie to like a good old-fashioned, like just
Family.
watching, enjoying the movie. And thank you for watching. Make sure to follow our socials. Link below.
The Rock, let's make an appearance right now. Smashes through the wall.
Boom. I'm gonna get my
Smashes
ass
through the wall.
whooped, but The Rock ever sees this, he's like, you.
Me?
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next
The
one.
Ronaldo meme.
Adios.
All right, we'll see you guys.